You guys, we got a chance to speak to Uncle Iroh himself from Netflix's brand new live action adaptation of Avatar The Last Airbender. So here it is, our conversation with the wonderful, remarkable, incredible Paul Sun-Hyung Lee. Hey, a quick story for you before we get into it. A
Yeah.
couple of years ago, when we started Goggler, you followed us on Instagram, and it was
Oh,
a big day at the office. There was like whooping and screaming, and
oh,
yeah, it
thank
was very
you.
excitable. We love you. Tell me, let's talk Avatar. I guess my biggest question, whenever something like this happens, is what is the challenge in translating an animated performance into live action? I mean, the template is there, but it's something altogether different, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you're literally transferring mediums and you're humanizing literally and figuratively a two-dimensional rendering or a character into something that is three-dimensional. And not only that, it's also bringing to life a beloved character from a franchise that is loved by millions. So there's a weight of expectation, a sense
Yeah.
of responsibility that is there to don't screw this up. And it is one of these things that I took very, very seriously as a fan myself. I knew a lot of people were counting on me. To be honest, as an artist, there are times where like, am I good enough to do this? Am I capable? Because if I don't, I'm gonna be like absolutely reviled, right? But it is one of those things where, as a challenge, as an artist, to go beyond your comfort zone sometimes and to gladly sort of like not bear, but take on the responsibility to kind of go like, I know how passionate fans are as a fan
Yeah.
myself, and I believe I am up to this task. And it is like big risk, big reward. And so to
Yeah.
make the character human and fully realized in the sense of his emotional state, I wasn't hired to be a puppet or a mimic or cardboard cutout. I was hired to be a performer. I'm an artist. I come in, I see that I've got the template, I've got the foundation, and now it's time to really build and make him more well-rounded and make him feel like he's a real human being with wants and feelings and emotions and mental and emotional damage and trauma and love and all these different things as he goes on his journey with his nephew.
You've segued very nicely into my next question because you've been a fan of things for so long. And I was wondering how that influences your approach to what you do, whether it's Avatar or Star Wars. And supplemental question, how it affects the way you deal with fandom. Like, has it changed, like being a part of a
Yeah, yeah,
thing,
yeah.
has that changed your outlook on a thing?
No, and that's the thing, because as a fan, like I get it, like I know what drives people, what they want, and for me, that instills upon me that extra sense of drive to get it right. People love things for certain reasons, and I'm very cognizant of that in all aspects, and whether I'm portraying a character or whether I'm dealing with fans or meeting fans for the first time, because
Yeah.
when you meet your idols or people whose work you greatly admire, you want to walk away feeling like you've had a great experience. And I've always subscribed to that. And so whenever somebody wants a picture with me, wants to chat with me, it's so easy to just make somebody happy in that way by just treating them with kindness and respect and giving them that little bit of time. I mean, that's part of the gig in my mind as a fan. This I'm in a position of privilege because the fans make you and the fans can break you too. So I think for me, I owe fandom a debt of gratitude that I'm more than happy to pay back, to spread that joy and that love, because really that's what you want.
Is that weird for you though? Like now, being on the other side, a random dude from Malaysia is like, "Hey, Paul, I'm a huge fan."
No, it kind of was at first, but at the end of the day, it's just like it makes me take stock of how really fortunate I have been and how far I've gone professionally as an actor. Because as a huge Star Wars fan and an Avatar fan, now I'm in these franchises. And it is sometimes it's very odd because I like to think I remain the same, but people's reaction to me has changed in that sense where people are in awe. And I find that that's weird because it's like, it's just me. You can say hi anytime, and I'm a fan, and we have a lot more in common than you think. And I'm not breathing rarefied air. Like I get to do something super cool. And if you have questions about it, I'm more than happy to answer. And let's nerd out together, right? So,
Yeah, Paul, thank you so much. I'm all out of time, but
okay.
I loved your performance as Hero. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and 5 minutes isn't enough to answer for me to ask all the questions I have for Paul Sun-Hyung Lee.
Oh,
But thank you so much for your time.
thank you, Ma.
Netflix's brand new live action adaptation of Avatar The Last Airbender debuts on the platform on 22nd February. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.